So we are in Act 2, Scene 3, line number 100. So we are enjoying the party, the celebrations in Cyprus, where Cassio and other soldiers, in Iago and other soldiers, they are enjoying themselves, entertaining themselves, and as far as Iago and his plans are concerned, this is a very, very crucial time, because this evening, if he is not able to make use of this evening properly, his whole plan will fail. So he knows that. So he is trying to make maximum use of the opportunity, the golden opportunity that is at hand. So here, as we saw yesterday, Cassio is almost drunk, intoxicated, and he tries to convince others that he is okay. He has not lost his balance. He is still sane, not completely drunk and intoxicated. So he says, this is my right hand and this is my left hand. I am standing. This is Iago. This is my ancient. So he is trying to convince others that he is perfectly okay. Everybody says, everybody approves that, excellent. You are perfectly okay. Everybody says, Cassio, why? Very well then. You must not think then that I am drunk. Please don't think that I am drunk. Don't think that I am drunk. He exits, he goes out. So completely drunk, Cassio exits from there. He goes out from there. And now, Montano, the governor, he says to the platform, masters, please go back to your places. Go back to your places and let us do our guard duty. Let us set the watch. Let us set the watch. Let us be on our duty. Then Iago, a part to Montano, aside to Montano. Nobody else can hear, only Montano can hear. He tells, confidently, in confidence to Montano, he says, you see this fellow that is gone before? Who is it? About Cassio. He's a soldier. Oh, he's a very good soldier. See, it is full of irony what he says. He's a soldier, fit, suitable to stand by Caesar. Or he is qualified to become the right-hand man of even Julius Caesar and give direction. And do, but see his vice. He's a perfect soldier. But so the positive side is 100%. He's a very good soldier. Remember, it is ironic. He just means, he's not a good soldier. He means he's not a good soldier. He means just the opposite. And give direction. And do but see his vice. But what about his vice? What about his weakness? What about his weakness? Weakness means, he's a drunkard. So, but see his vice? It's to his virtue a just equinox. It is just like, one standing on the equinox, that is 50% to the north and 50% to the south. So 50-50. So 50 positive, 50 negative. It's to his virtue a just equinox, the one as long as the other. So the goodness, the positive side, as well as the negative side, he's a good soldier, but he has this weakness. What's the use of this? It's a pity of him. I fear the trust Othello has put in him. See, I'm afraid for that. That is my concern, because it is in this person who is full of vices, weaknesses, infirmities, negatives. It is in such a person that Othello has put his 100% trust, full trust in him. This is my concern. I fear the trust Othello puts in him on some odd time of his infirmity. Well, in some uncertain time, when we don't expect, when we are not prepared for that. If the security of this island, Cyprus, is going to be in his hands, well, will shake this island. It is not going to be good for this island. The safety of this island will be in trouble, because it is the safety and security of this island is in the hands of a drunkard like Cassio. This is what he secretly tells Montano about Cassio. Then Montano says, is he often like this? Is he like this very often? Well, Iago says, sir, he cannot sleep without taking some drinks. He cannot sleep without taking some drinks. It is evermore the prologue to his sleep. He takes this just before sleep every day, every night. He will watch the horologe, a double set. If drink rock not his cradle, if drink rock not his cradle, if he doesn't get something to drink, well, he will be keeping away. He will be just looking at the clock. Horologe. He will be just looking at the clock day and night. He will not be able to sleep. He cannot sleep without drinks. Oh, Montano says, it were well the general were put in mind of it. We should tell Othello about this. Perhaps he sees it not. Perhaps he doesn't know about it. Perhaps Othello is unaware of this. Or his good nature prizes the virtue that appears in Cassio. Or because of his good nature, because of Othello's good nature, he can see only the positive side of Cassio, not the negative side. This is what he says. Prizes the virtue that appears in Cassio and looks not in his evils. Is not this true? Am I not right? Then enter Rodrigo. Rodrigo comes in, because Rodrigo was appointed by Iago. So you be there, try to provoke him. This night is going to be very, very dangerous for you. Don't forget, if you lose this opportunity, well, you're going to suffer. You will not be able to marry Desdemona. This is so. He has already appointed him. He has already used the tool. Used Rodrigo as a cat's paw, as a tool. So I pray you. So when Rodrigo comes in, well, Iago says, aside to Rodrigo, how now, Rodrigo? How now? I pray you, after the lieutenant, go. Please go after the lieutenant. See, he has just left. Go after him. He's there. Exit Rodrigo. Rodrigo goes out. Montano. And it is a great pity. Oh, I am very sorry. What? That the noble Moor, that Othello should hazard, should risk such a place as his own second, such a post, such a profession as his second in command, because he is the lieutenant. Cassio is the lieutenant. His second in command, with one of an ingraft infirmity. His second in command is a person with a permanent weakness. That is, his weakness for drinks. It were an honest action to say so to the Moor. Well, we should tell him. Honestly, we should tell him. We should, inform him about this. Then Iago, not I. No, sir. I cannot. Because not for this fair island. Even if you give me the whole island, in return as a reward, I am not going to tell Othello anything about my friend Cassio, because I do love him. Look at the way he speaks, the tricks that he plays, his deception, his treachery. I do love Cassio well. Well, he's my honest friend and would do much to cure him of his evil. Well, if he has some problem, I am ready to rectify it. But I am not ready to betray him. I am not ready to report this matter to Othello. Well, because that is going to be very bad for him. That is going to be very bad for him and his future, to cure him of his evil. But hark, listen, hark, listen. What noise? What's the noise? Oh, there's a cry within. Behind the curtain, there's a cry, because, that scuffle, that confusion, that chaos, the attack has already taken place. Cry within. Oh, help, help, help. So there's a cry for help. Re-enter Cassio. Cassio runs in, driving in Rodrigo. He's chasing. Cassio is chasing Rodrigo. Cassio says, "You rogue, you rascal." Montano, what's the matter? What's the matter, Lieutenant? What's the matter? Cassio, a knave, a rascal, to teach me my duty? See, so Iago's plans are, becoming successful. A knave, a rogue, an idiot, a stupid fellow, trying to teach me my duty? I'll beat the knave into a twig and bottle. I will just, beat his brains out. I'll just kill him. Then Rodrigo, beat me. Then Cassio, does thou prate rock? Do you talk, idiot? Montano, nay, good lieutenant. Stay him. He prevents him. He stops him from hurting, injuring Rodrigo. I pray you, sir, hold your hand. Please stop. Cassio, please let me go, sir. Leave me, leave me, leave me. Let me go, sir. Or I'll knock you over the muzzle, or I'll knock your head. I'll beat your head. Please let me go. Montano, come, come. You are drunk. Hey, you are intoxicated. You are drunk. Come on, please stop. Come with me. Cassio, drunk? Am I drunk? So they fight. Now Iago, aside to Rodrigo, away, I say, go out. Again, away. I say, go out and cry a mutiny. Come on, shout, arouse the people, alarm the people, arouse the people, cry, shout, and arouse the people. Cry a mutiny, mutiny. Oh, it's a problem here, problem here. Oh, gentlemen, please come. So he's asking Rodrigo to do that, to arouse the islanders, the people of the island, the Cyprus. Rodrigo goes out. Nay, good lieutenant. Alas, gentlemen, help ho, sir. Montano, sir, help masters. So he calls out, here's a goodly watch indeed. Here's a problem. Please come. So bell rings. Oh, that's the problem. The alarm bell has been rung. Now, who is that watch? Who is that which rings the bell? Who is it? It was, remember, Rodrigo. Rodrigo pressed the button. He rang the bell, the alarm bell. Oh, Diablo, oh, please come. The town will rise. God's will, Lieutenant, hold. You will be ashamed forever. So here comes who? Well, what about his plan? What about Iago's plan? See, succeeding. He has become successful. Othello comes. Othello has been awakened from his sleep. He was sleeping, he was enjoying his first night with his wife. Well, he has been disturbed. He has been disturbed from his bed. Well, Othello comes. What's the matter here? Montano. Zounds, sir. Oh, by God, sir. I bleed. I bleed. I am hurt. I am hurt to death. He dies. Well, I am completely broken because he has hit me. I'm going to die. Othello, hold for your lives. Stop. Iago, hold, Lieutenant. Sir, Montano, gentlemen, have you forgot all the sense of place and duty? Have you forgotten your responsibilities? This is very bad. This is wartime. Wartime, an emergency. What are you doing? You forgot your responsibilities? You forgot your places? You forgot your duties? Hold, stop. The general speaks to you. Othello wants to speak to you. Hold, stop, for shame. Now, Othello. How now? How now, ho? From whence ariseth this? Where does it come from? Where does this issue, the problem, the fight, the quarrel come from? Are we turned Turks? Have we become like the Turks? The fighters, the problem men? Do to ourselves do that which heaven hath forbid the Ottomans? You know, heaven, God has forbidden, has prevented the Ottomans, the Turks, from attacking us. And now we are doing it ourselves? For Christian shame, put by this barbarous brawl. Stop this quarrel. He that stirs next to carve for his own rage holds his soul light. Well, he dies upon his motion. Don't stop. If anyone moves, he will die. Silence this dreadful bell. It frights the isle. Who did that? This alarm, this bell, this confusion, this quarrel, it has frightened the entire island from her property. What's the matter? What's the matter, masters? Honest Iago, that looks dead with grieving? Speak, please tell me, who began this? Who started this quarrel, this fight on thy love? I charge thee, I ask you, please tell me, who started this? So the alarm bell is silenced. Iago says, sir, I don't know. Friends all but now, even now in quarter, well, until now, everybody was like friends. People, we, all of us were like friends. I don't know how this started. In quarter, in terms like bride and groom, divesting them for bed. They were just like, look at the simile, the comparison that he says. Because Othello and Desdemona were enjoying the first night, were about to do that. So to do that, they should take off their clothes. So the bride and the bridegroom, divesting them for bread, just like, the bride and bridegroom taking off their clothes in preparation for the bed. We were like that. All of us were like, the bride and bridegroom enjoying the first night. Until now, we were like friends. But now, as if some planet had unweighted men, as if, something that came from a heaven from the high, as if some planet had unwitted men, swords out, with their swords drawn, tilting at one another's breast in opposition. Bloody, all on a sudden, things changed. They, they took out their swords and started fighting and tilting one another, tilting one at other's breast in opposition. Bloody, I cannot speak any beginning to this. How it started, I cannot speak. I don't know. I cannot speak any beginning to this peevish oaths, and would in action glorious I get lost. Those legs that brought me to a part of it, well, I would have enjoyed myself. Othello, how comes it, Michael? You are thus forgot? Michael Cassio, how comes it, Michael, that you are thus forgot? How come that you forgot? You have forgotten my instructions. How come? Then Cassio says, I pray you, sir, please pardon me, excuse me, I'm sorry for what has happened. I cannot speak. Othello, worthy Montano, you were wont to be civil. The gravity and stillness of your youth. The world, you were a gentleman. Everybody knows about it. You were a great man. You are very popular. And your name is great. In mouths of wisest censure, everybody speaks high of you. What happened? What's the matter? That you unlace your reputation. You spoil your reputation thus and spend your rich opinion for the name of a night crawler. How come that you got this name? Give me answer to it. Please give me an answer. Then Montano says, O worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger.